no, it's not for me, thanks. Great, no worries. They've made a powerful decision from a place of certainty versus being absolutely marked in fear. How do I deal with objections without sounding defensive or desperate? All right, so we've actually spoken about overcoming objections before, and I'm just going to re-highlight the two main things that I kind of suggest that you say when somebody does come back to you with a bit of an objection in a sales process. And then I'm going to give you a bit of an extension of that, alrighty? So the first thing is, remember, if somebody comes to you with a bit of an objection or something like that, like something along the lines of, oh, can I think about it? I generally say something like, okay, cool, sure, no worries, right? That's simple. Second to that, what I might add as a bit of an extension is something along the lines of, look, is there any kind of question that I can answer for you now while you've got me that would potentially help you to be able to make a decision with this deal or offer? That's it. That's all you need to know in relation to overcoming objections. Really, anything else starts to feel a little bit desperate and defensive or sleazy or convince mode and convince energy and things along those lines. So you only need those two little pieces of information. Number one, okay, no worries. Of course you can think about it. Yep, totally understand that. And number two, look, is there anything further that I can answer for you right now that might actually help you make a bit of a decision or, that'll help you with your deliberations? That's it. That's all you need to know, really. But I do want to give you a little bit of an extension, something that I actually teach all of my clients. Your job as a salesperson in that moment of, being on a sales call and following through on a process, because it is a process and it is important that you have one. The way that I see it is that my job on that call is to help somebody get the fear out of the way. It's not my job to convince somebody into a sale or a deal or an offer or whatever, especially if it's not in congruence with either of us. But what I see my job is to land there with that person, understand what it is that they're struggling with. And if I believe that I have a solution for the problem that they're having, my job is to simply make the offer and then, if possible, help them get any fear out of the way. That's really what overcoming objections, is all about. So if I can get the fear out of the way and then they still turn around and say, can I think about it? Or, or look, maybe it's too expensive, or no, it's not for me, thanks. Great, no worries. But at least they've made a powerful decision from a place of certainty versus being absolutely marked in fear.